Hi guys, I just want to give you yet another Christmas related fact about me. So every year me and my brother always go up to the Harry Potter Studios tour, and this is something that we do every single Christmas time as it's part of our Christmas tradition. It goes through all of the same sets that are in the Harry Potter films. You go through the Great Hall and it has these huge Christmas trees, it has loads of Christmas decorations which you see in the film. Loads of these flaming Christmas puddings, which are obviously fake, and throughout the tour it's actually decorated with Christmas decorations throughout. And this is something that we try to do every single Christmas time, as I said, but this year, because of COVID, we've kind of given it a miss. I'm not sure whether the tour is still open or not, but I didn't really want to risk going up there because it's something that you can't easily social distance while you're up there. So hopefully next year this will be something that me and my brother will be able to do. Hi guys, my name is David. If you are new here, hi, welcome. And if you have been watching my videos for a while now, welcome back. So today I am going to be telling you guys all the novels that I've bought on my Kindle for the month of December 2020. This is a series that I'm doing where at the end of every month I show you guys about all the books I've bought on my Kindle for that month. I've put all these videos in a playlist which is called something along the lines of Kindle Haul. If you look at my playlists, you can easily find it. It's not obscure or anything like that. And I've made a list of all of them. I won't be going into all these books in super detail because if I did, this would be a super long video. And I don't want to edit that. And I certainly won't be doing any reviews in this video of any of these books because I haven't read any of these. So yeah, let's just get on with it, shall we? So just so you know, the first book that I'm going to mention is the first book that I bought this month, and the last book is the most recent book that I have purchased. And some of these books I bought because several booktubers brought them to my attention, so if I mention any booktubers, links will be down below to their channels. So the first novel that I bought was Howl's Moving Castle by Diana Wynne Jones. This has an anime movie based on it by the same name, and I got it because it was cheap. I liked the animated movie and I thought it would be a fun thing to actually read. Next I got is This Is How You Lose the Time War. I've seen this numerous times on BookTube and I saw it in my bookshop and I was nearly going to get it, but because it's such a tiny book and it cost a lot, I mean, I don't mind paying a lot for a book, but when it's really tiny, it doesn't really seem worthwhile. But I knew I wanted to get this book and I bought it on my Kindle very cheaply, and I am pleased, and I will get to this sometime next year. Next is The Science of Discworld Part 4, Judgement Day, and this is written by Terry Pratchett, Ian Stewart and Jack Cohen. Hopefully I've said his name right. I'm not sure if I have or if I haven't. This is a 4-book series. I've got all the books apart from number 2, and this is a non-fiction book based around Terry Pratchett's universe of Discworld, so I'm excited to read these books. I will be reading number 1 and reading them in order, so I'll get to this one eventually. Next I got is Unseen Academicals and Wintersmith by Terry Pratchett. These are 2 Discworld novels and I'm excited to read these books. I'm planning to get all of Terry Pratchett's work on my Kindle, whether it's Discworld or non-Discworld, as he is an author that I really enjoy reading about. Next I got is A Little Hatred by Joe Abercrombie. This was a massive surprise to find so cheap on Kindle, it really was, as I've been meaning to get into Joe's work, and I was nearly going to buy this book in its physical form in the bookshops before lockdown, but I wanted to read The Blade itself first. But this one seems to pique my interest. I am planning to read some novels next year from this author, so I'm pleased to get this one. Next I got is A Street Cat Named Bob by James Bowman. This is based on the movie, or the movie is based on this book. This is a non-fiction book about a man that is addicted to drugs, and a cat comes into his life. They become friends, and the man realizes that he should get off of being addicted to drugs. This is one that I've been meaning to read for a while now, as it's very short, and it seems to be a book that may be very inspirational after you've read it. Next I got is The Black Prism by Brent Weeks. This is part of his Lightbringer series, and I was inspired to actually pick this book up because I watched a video from a booktuber called Brit's Book Club. Again, I will link her down below. She was saying about all the fantasy series that she wants to get through, and she bought this book up, and then the very next day it was on the Kindle Daily Deal, and I decided to purchase it. Next I got is The Troop by Nick Cutter. This was brought to my attention from Kayla Lenzen. Again, link will be down below. She's awesome. This is a horror novel about a group of young boys who go camping on a secluded island, and loads of weird and scary stuff happens, and this seems to be right up my alley and my type of book to read. It seems scary with all these weird and quirky characters in it, and I cannot wait to get into this book. Next I got is a novel called Smoke and Stone by Michael R. Fletcher, and this was brought to my attention by Slowly Read. This is a grimdark book, and I can't remember what exactly it is all about, but I remember that I enjoyed hearing Slowly Read talking about it, and based on that review video I purchased it. So whether this is going to be my cup of tea, I'm not sure, but I'm willing to give it a try. Next I got is The Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson. This is book 3 in his Mistborn series. This year I did read his first novel in that series called The Final Empire, and I did a review on it. I really liked it. I have got The Well of Ascension, which I will be reading sometime this year. I mean next year. I was planning to read it in February, but plans changed, and so it is probably going to be pushed back to March. So I thought I would buy the third novel, so I have it on my Kindle, so when I'm ready to read it, I have got it. Next I got is Children of Dune by Frank Herbert. This is book 3 in his Dune series. I have read the first book, which was my favourite novel of 2020, and I did a review on it as well, so please check that out. I am planning to read, or do a buddy read on the second book. I'm not sure when that will be, but I know that straight after I've actually read the second one, I will immediately want to go on to Children of Dune, and I'm so happy I've got it on my Kindle, so I am all ready to roll when that happens. Next is Terry Pratchett. In his own words, A Slip of the Keyboard. This isn't a fiction book. As far as I'm aware, this is an autobiography that Terry wrote himself, and I'm not sure how how in detail it goes into. I would imagine that it talks about his writing process and how he gets his ideas for his stories. If that is the case, I cannot wait to jump into this book, as his imagination is so incredibly fascinating, and cannot wait to read this book. These next 3 books are part of a series by Clive Barker. These are the Abarat novels, which the first one is simply called Abarat. The second one is called Abarat, Days of Magic, Nights of War, and the third novel is called Absolute Midnight. This is a dark fantasy series, and I was intrigued. I got so many good feelings about this story, and I watched loads of great reviews for this story and his novels, and I cannot wait to get into this series. When I read Abarat, I will probably like binge the whole of the series or the trilogy in one go, so looking forward to that. And the last books I bought for this month was another trilogy. This is something I'm doing as part of a buddy read with Rose K Reads, which we will be doing in February. So keep an eye open for that. These are the Bobbyverse books, and these are called We Are Legion, We Are Bob, For All We May Be, and All These Worlds. These are science fiction books and they are very short, and yeah, I'm intrigued to get into this series as I don't really know much about these books, so I'm excited. So that's it guys, that is all the novels I bought on my Kindle for the month of December 2020. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment down below, subscribe if you're new. If you do subscribe, please click on the little bell notification just so you know whenever I upload videos, which are every Monday and Friday. And with all that said, I hope that everyone has a fantastic new year, and I will see you all in my next video.